Folks, we got to talk about a social phenomenon or a psychological phenomenon. It's a place that exists. It's a magical land. It's called Copeville, and Copeville is where you go when basically you've lost all hope. You've just completely embarrassed yourself, ashamed yourself. There's really no way to justify what you've done. You've fucked up so badly, so desperately, that you just decide that you're going to live in an alternate reality where the sky is green, you're a king, you're a Chad, you've done nothing wrong, and in fact, you've done everything right. You're a righteous man, you're a winner. You just decide to go live in Copeville, and that's what this tweet is about. Let's have a look at Ethan Ralph's tweet. A lot of people said a lot of things this past week. There was an all-out frenzy to cancel the kill stream and but the response in our favor has been overwhelming when it comes to the only demo who mattered, the kill stream audience itself. 2,000 plus on Thursday, and a huge stream with the legend Mark Collette on Friday. Thank you so much for the overwhelming support. And to all those who did not, you bet on the wrong horse again. Thank you. The actual reality of things is this. Ethan Ralph has completely fucked himself over. He released revenge porn on his 18-year-old girlfriend, a sex tape so disgusting that not even the Gunt Guard can defend it. They're also living in Copeville. There's population, the Gunt Guard, and Ralph. He's pretty much ruined any sort of career he might have had. He's embarrassed himself to a point that a lot of us didn't even think was possible. And now he's trying to say he had 2,000 people on the show Thursday. He did not. He never broke 1,600 on DLive. We had 1,900, nearly 2,000 on DLive. At our peak, at the bottom, we had 1.6 thousand. We always had more viewers than Ethan Ralph on Thursday. We even made more lemons than Ethan Ralph on Thursday. And that was with his co-host propping him up and sending him in, all sorts of lemons that they lost 25% on. Kyler sent in like 6,000. Worski sent in 3, 4, 5,000. They lost totally in every fucking metric they lost. So the only thing you can do when you lose that badly is to lie, say that you had 2,000 plus viewers when you never did have that, say that you made more money when you didn't make more money. So that's all just lies and cope. Then it's a huge stream with Mark Collette, a stream that had maybe 700-800 viewers on DLive, which means in reality, without the DLive bots, maybe he had 300 at most. That's the reality, boys. It's irrelevant. At this point, I'm just going to tell you what's going to happen. If I stop attacking Ethan and I stop giving him attention, and the Kiwi Farm stops giving it attention, and all the A-logs stop giving it attention, inside 3 to 6 months, there will be nobody left watching this show. The reality of it is, it will never grow beyond what's there right now, and it's only going to decline from here. This is the reality, Ethan. You're living in Copeville. There isn't overwhelming support. It's not that everybody loves you or thinks that you're great. Most of the viewers are hate watchers. The only attention you really get are from people like me who fucking hate you. That's the actual reality. And the fact that you're doubling down and trying to punch back instead of just accepting that you lost, trying to move on with your life, is fucking crazy, man. The fact that Dax Herrera has come out to fucking defend Lolicon, to try and own the A-logs, is fucking crazy, man. And you guys are just living in Copeville. You're living in this magical alternative reality where everything's going great. You guys are winning, you're millionaires, you're Chads, fucking all this pussy. It's just all lies. It's all delusions. And the delusions of grandeur are finally going to come crumbling down. They're going to continue to crumble until there's nothing left. Man, when your mother dies, you're fucked. It's basically like the Chris Chan situation where once Ralph's mother dies and he's in charge of having to pay the bills, suddenly we're going to see a change. But not until then. This guy is showing that he's incapable of learning from his past mistakes, his past behavior. He lives in a criminal mindset where he thinks I got away with it, so I'm going to keep committing crimes. Man, look, leave me the fuck alone. Leave our side alone. We'll fucking leave you, but he won't. He keeps wanting to fucking fight, and he's just going to keep losing. I personally have basically zero interest in continuing to embarrass and humiliate this man. At this point, like, I feel like he's totally broken psychologically. He's in the fucking gutter. Like, he's done. But he keeps trying to get back up and fight. And it's like, dude, when are you just gonna fucking stop? Just stop. Like, I don't want to have to keep punishing you, but you keep demanding I beat the fuck out of you every day. Just stop. Do your fucking retarded show with fucking Dingo there and Beardson and all these other fucking losers and pretend like the show is great and it's doing well, but it's not. It's a dying fucking show. Just stay down and just sit in your hole, try and collect your lemons for as long as you can, because if you try and stand up again, we're just gonna smack you the fuck back down, boy. It's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. I honestly think at this point, I give him more attention than he deserves. I give him more attention than he could get on his own. That's the reality there, guys. He needs me as his enemy, as his monster of the week there to try and fucking win. It's the same thing with Dax Herrera. They need me because I actually make things exciting and entertaining, because I don't just kiss everybody's fucking ass and, you know, try and suck up to people for money and views and all this shit. You know, they want me because I'm the hottest property in this sphere right now. That's what they want. They want me on their show so that they can try and make money. They want me to talk about them so they can try and make money. And it's just fucking embarrassing. And everybody can see through what you're fucking doing. You need me a hell of a lot more than I need you. I don't need you motherfuckers. I'll do my cooking with surfer shows. I'll do my movie reviews. I'll do my rants and takes on current events. I'll do all sorts of shit. I'll do sketches and shit like I always have done. I don't need you fucking guys. That's the reality. They want to try and say that the only thing I ever do is talk about them. It's completely untrue. Out of the hundreds, if not 1,000 videos I've done at this point, if not more, maybe 5 to 10% of those videos actually deal with Ethan Ralph or Dick Masterson. That's the truth. And they want to gaslight you and say, this guy only exists because of us, and, you know, it's all bullshit. You know, you guys are a fucking joke. A fucking joke. We do This Week in Kakada, which we've been neglecting because we've had to deal with you fucking cancerous fuckers. And I'm just tired of it. So going forward, there are going to be sermons on this channel. There's going to be This Week in Kakada on this channel. Once Surfer, lays off working so much, he's working 80-hour weeks. Something that you fuckers have never done in your lives. There'll be Cooking with Surfer. There'll be fucking political videos. There'll be all sorts of shit. There'll be Kinodrome. So I don't have time to waste on you motherfuckers. I want to actually entertain people. There will be the Kinodrome. There will be some debates, some entertaining shit there. But there will be This Week in Nectars if Godwinson's around. But again, he's very busy. He has his own life. Not sure if you're aware, but he's a baronet there. He's a very important person that you all need to bow down to and show respect. So why am I going to keep wasting my time on these people? Ethan Ralph is a psychologically broken mess who's living in Copeville. Everything that he believes in is delusional and retarded. That's not to say that when he fucks up or he's just, I'm not going to cover it. I probably will, because I enjoy it. And he's fucked with me so many times, and he tries to get my channels taken down, that I'm just going to keep fucking hammering the guy the odd time. But I'm just telling you guys this. The era of me going live on DLive every night at 9:30 or live on YouTube every night at 9:30, that's over. We've already proved our point. Not one time during the ratings battle between my show and his show did his show beat me. Not one time. And the one and only time that we asked for lemons, we beat him. And that goes to show you guys that if I committed to doing the exact same type of show that he did in the exact same time slot on the exact same platform every night, I would be far more successful than him. And it was just to show him just how fucking small and pathetic his show really is. That's what it's all about. People say it was wrong to harvest the lemons and it's forsaking your principles, yada, yada, yada. Look, the reason it was done was to show Ethan that even the thing that he says he's best at, which is making money, I can do it better than him. And if the fat, obese Canadian retard, can do it better than you and have a bigger audience than you and make more money than you, then you're a nobody. You don't matter. You do not matter. And that's what it's all about. It's about showing this man that Copeville isn't the real world. That he's not living in reality. He's living in a fantasy land. When my show beats his show every fucking night like it did, it should sink into this guy. It should sink into him that he doesn't matter. He's not an important person. He's not a king. He's not a Chad. He's not a celebrity. I'm a nobody. I've never had more than 3,000 subs on YouTube at a time. Very rarely do I ever break 1,000 live viewers, That's the reality. But when I decide that I'm going to do it and commit to it, I beat you. I beat you every time. It wasn't even competitive. You lost by hundreds of viewers every time. You lost by 5,000 lemons. And that was with Kyler, and that was with Andy, and that was with every capo fucking dumping their whole wallet out and losing 25% on the exchange. That's just the reality. You got fucking stomped. These are just the facts. These are just the facts. So I just want to let people know, if you are only here for Ethan Ralph, Kyler is the cancer patient that's bald, who looks like he's going through chemotherapy, who tries to call fucking Mundane Matt 50 times a night, but when Mundane Matt says, "I'll come on the show and face you guys directly," they back and run away, and piss their pants in fear of the Quarry King. So for those of you guys who are subscribed only for Ethan Ralph content or only care about Ethan Ralph, I'm sorry to say, but there will be a drastic cutting back in the coverage of this man, because it's not worth anybody's time. He's delusional. He is delusional. There will still be the odd bit of coverage, but we need to get back. We need to get back to the regular scheduled programming on this channel. The things that I think actually matter and that I enjoy doing. A lot. So, the Kinodrome is going to be the main focus. It's going to be either Friday or Saturday this week. We're trying to get some drinking debates lined up. If you want to be a part of it, DM me at Power of the Truth on Twitter. Hopefully we can get a This Week in Kakata going. If not this week, then next week. I want to start covering that again. I know it's a boring reading the news show, but we like doing it, and some people really like it, especially on BitChute. People have been asking, when's the next one? And I want to give them that. We'll do more X-Files reviews. Again, I really don't give a shit if it doesn't have the same viewership as the Ethan Ralph videos. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that's all there is to it. And if you guys want to keep fucking somebody that's going to cover every single time Ethan Ralph farts, a tough titty. I just don't care. The guy is a fucking loser. And he's going to sit there and brag about having 500-600 people watch. Dude, just stop. you're going to end up fully Tonka saw inside 6 months. And so I don't care anymore. All right there, guys. By the way, there was supposed to be... So we're going to have 2 Spurg shadow box there. They're going to stand in front of their webcams in shadow box, but the one Spurg broke his fucking arm, so he can't do it. So we probably won't see any of that at Kinodrome 2, which is really disappointing because I really wanted to see that happen. But that's not going to happen for a while until Buddy's fucking arm is healed, or we find a replacement Spurg. But we're trying to innovate. We're trying to bring you guys shit that you might actually enjoy. That sort of thing. So that's all. I just wanted to let people know, like, this guy is living in, like, a total fantasy world, and I just don't have time for it anymore. It's a total fantasy world. It's not to say that I'm never going to cover it again, or if he fucks up big time, or, you know, continues down this path, that I won't cover it. It's just I'm saying that me covering it every day at 9:30, that's not going to be happening. There still will be videos. Ronnie Ralph will return. There will be another Ronnie Ralph game review. A lot of the footage is shot, but I need to get back up to the trailer, and we haven't been, like, the trailer's kind of fucked up. There's no real way to shoot in there right now. So, yeah, it's going to be maybe another couple weeks. And the Kinodrome was delayed until next week because we just couldn't balance it with all the bullshit going on this week with Ralph. I apologize. There's just not enough hours in the day. We have to do things around the house. We have to go out and run errands. There are things I have to work. Surfer has to work. Like, we have lives. I'm sorry. We don't just live in Guntsville, Virginia in our mother's house, you know, in a fucking little shitty hub on the side. So, fucking popcorn kernels, man. That's one thing about popcorn. I fucking love that shit. You can tell I'm a fat fuck. I love popcorn, whatever. But fuck, when the kernels get stuck and you can't get those motherfuckers out, oh man. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, just get a Baronet. See, I know. I know. Rinse with salt water. Oh. Yeah, it is lower in calories than most treats. You're right, buddy. I don't know, but when I get... So I went to the movie theater again, and I got a large bag. I did double layered butter. I didn't just do layered butter. I did double layered butter, and then we did a white cheddar up on the top. Thank you for saying it's been a great summer. Look, it's the summer of blood. It's the summer of PPP. It's the summer of whatever the fuck you want to say. It's been a really good run. It's been a hell of a ride since May. But the reality of it is that's just a small portion of what we do on this program. It's just a small portion, all the fights with Dick and Ralph and all that. It's just a small part of what we do. It may be the most popular aspect of what we do, but there are other aspects of what we do that people really do enjoy and that they tune in for. And one thing that's a shame is with all my channels getting deleted over and over and over again, the only things people mirror are the Ethan Ralph shit. And it gives people a really bad impression that the only thing I ever do is Ethan Ralph. And it's just not the case. He really doesn't matter that much. And it disappoints me. So, if you go to my BitChute, you can see most of the videos I've ever made are there. But even still, like, having to archive everything, put it over to BitChute, it's such a pain in the ass. And this cocksucker, Ethan, constantly flags my channels. And it's just fucking bullshit, man. It's just bullshit. Talmud with Surfer when? Someday. Surfer keeps saying he's going to make videos, but he doesn't have time. And, he just gets busy and he, just like anybody else. So it's just tough for him to do videos because he's fucking working 80 hours a week. He works 3 jobs. 3 jobs. Fuck. But Surfer doesn't even smoke weed. Actually, G. He used to. He smoked weed for about 10 years of his life. That's why he sounds like that, right? But the reality of it is he hasn't smoked weed since Godwinson left. When Godwinson came, we were all smoking because, you know, in Canada it's legal and you want to show that off, that it's legal. You can do whatever you want. Okay? After Godwinson left, Surfer got clean again. I still smoke. I really don't think it fucks up my life at all. So, it is what it is. I smoke after I'm done with everything in the day. I chill the fuck out. I calm down because I'm flying off 10 fucking energy drinks. You know, and it is what it is. I have a good time. That's my fucking life, okay? So, why does Surfer have 3 jobs? Because he wants to. He loves to work. He's not a lazy fucking lecherous bum. They have daytime strains that give energy. Yeah, but it's not kind of bullshit. Like the sativa indica thing. To me, it all kind of fucking slows you down a little bit. Your cognitive functions are a little bit slowed. You're not quite the same on it. But you think about things from a different perspective. That's what I enjoy about it. Some of my best ideas come from when I'm using drugs. And I know that that's the standard crutch for creative people, but honestly, it does help a certain bit. You just have to be careful not to abuse them and become a fucking degenerate who has no choice but to use the substance. Are you going to review other shows besides X-Files? Yeah, but we committed to reviewing all of them. So I'm doing well today, Phoenix Hammond. I was pissed off earlier talking about Dick. I was so frustrated with Dick. I don't understand what the fuck he's doing. It's just very frustrating. Does Godwinson do drugs? He can't be that high energy just by his own self. Not that I know of. I don't think he really does any drugs. He does drink energy drinks and smoke cigarettes. Drinks some booze. But so far as illegal substances, no. I've never seen him do coke. That's kind of just a meme. So. Alright, guys. I think that's probably going to be it for this one. I have a DM from an important person that I have to... important person that I have to answer. So I'll see you guys in the next one. But I just wanted to get this statement out there because Ralph's just a delusional motherfucker. Just delusional. And there's just no sense wasting time on him every day. You know, ever so often we will make a video on him. It's not to say that there will never be a video on Ralph again. I know that there will be. But so far as investing so much time into breaking him down, I don't think it's worthwhile. I think he's broken already. So we'll see you guys in the next.